They would understand the strats. They would understand how they could.
Okay, this is the biggest segue I've ever fucking.
Yeah.
We're bitching about the mechanics. Can we just like
I mean,
literally?
Yeah, I mean, I think
well,
we talked about
so basically, what I'm saying is that I know that you.
Johnny.
Sorry. Okay. Well, I'm trying to resolve this on how, because I can't stop fighting claws because I feel like I should be allowed to fight for land to get gold. But I might be persuaded to stop fighting YOUJO if I'm told by the right person you need to stop. Or sorry, Fed Up. I might be able to stop fighting Fed Up if I'm told by the right person this is in our best interest. You need to stop fighting Fed Up.
I'd say that pretty much everything hinges on what YOUJO is willing to negotiate tomorrow.
Okay.
Imagine it's something along the lines of "fuck you, fight me."
Yeah, but fight me how? Fight me with 2 versus 2 teams. Fight me 1v1 clans. Fight alliance versus alliance. No holds barred. Everybody's fighting.
Banana.
It'll be whatever benefits them.
Let Dad talk, Johnny.
It's okay. Pretty much Banana, from what we experienced, you can talk whatever you want to say to them. Don't expect them to hold to it. All right, literally. With all the things that we talked with them about, not even like as like, oh hey buddy thing. Like, as you can see, we're not buddy with them. It's just how it is. You know, they fucking knocked me, Relic, and Otter off land because they fucking wanted to, and because of like that one fucking ceasefire day. Anyways, but expect them to just do whatever the fuck they want. Like, you could say whatever they want. Their leadership doesn't communicate. Like, you could talk to Tama. Tama will say one thing, but then it will never reach 11D. 11D will be like, oh yeah, those weren't the terms. Yeah. It's stupid. It literally is the most...
And then JX Man will just come tell you something else.
And each one is making a different dish. I completely understand.
Yeah, so, I mean, me, that's the biggest grievance I have with them at the moment in terms of how they're running things, how they're doing the map thing. I'm more pissed off about that in general, but hey, who am I to say anything, right? So whatever you hear, don't expect it to be held up. Simple enough there. I mean, in here, fuck. You know, like, I don't like Maho. You know, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be a complete dick fucker to you and I'm going to use every fucking avenue possible, but say to your face, yeah, we can have a 1v1. I'm not going to do that. That's just not right. It wouldn't sit well with me.
Just
I don't like doing that shit.
I do consider Villain very relevant again. And I was genuine in what I said in Citadel during last season, where I was glad that you guys had recovered. That was genuine. Like,
okay, I don't know why that was relevant at this point.
Where you were not really relevant, and this wasn't something that Maho said. This is something lots of clans said, and I'm glad that you guys did return from that and rebound.
Okay, I don't know why that's relevant in this conversation at the moment.
Well, you were implying that like, what are we to say that, and you were saying that your clan is.
I say that as
blah 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 by us, but you're not. Like,
well, no, I just say that ironically. I say that ironically nowadays. It's kind of hilarious. Like, I'd say it with patients all the time. They're like, oh, why does this hurt on me? I'm like, well, it's because you're shitty at your job and you don't do a lot of things that you should do ergonomically. But who am I to say? And I'm their fucking doctor, right?
I'm gonna go bounce and play Internet Tanks.
Alright, Laws. We'll be wrapping this up here in the next few minutes, I promise.
But I'd like to build back respect that we had in the past.
Buddy left your channel.
And I don't expect it to be an easy thing, but I'm willing to
user was moved out of your channel.
Try to I guess apologize to you. I never personally had an issue with anything in Villain, but I know that stuff has happened to Villain that you can attribute to us, and I just was yearning for some perspective in that, and I basically just written it off because it felt like you guys just hated us, kind of.
Well, it's
the only thing we could possibly say.
I mean, a lot of my players just hate Maho. Like, honestly, it's not even me like saying it as like, oh, guys, we hate Maho. It's my guys literally saying.
They don't talk to us. They don't know us personally. They just like, oh, they're being
even the new recruits.
And Brizzle says they're all evil bastards. And, like, they don't.
User
know
joined
us.
your channel.
They never talk to me.
No, there's a lot of people who came from other clans recently that say the same thing. They're like, we know you guys will go after Maho. Like, that's why they joined our clan specifically, because they like, we hate Maho. We know you don't like Maho. We're here because we want to go after Maho. That is the vibe in my clan. That is not me doing some fucking Kool-Aid shit, saying, "Here, boys, Maho's the evil guy." I don't say that daily, because I just don't. They just understand you guys have been just doing shit wrong for a while, and like they're from like clans that you wouldn't call like fantastic. Like I have a few fake guys who came over recently, and they're really good guys. They're very nice, and they're like the only reason we came here instead of like let's say G or YOUJO or 200 IQ or Relic or anything. They're like, because we know you guys will fight Maho, and it's like, yeah, that's.
I don't really even know people in Fate, so that's
something. You guys did something to them. That's all I can say. I'm not saying that as like fuck you. I'm just saying that is what I'm being told by the ex-head caller from them. That's it. Like
I mean, every clan will have enemies, dude. Like that's kind of how it works.
But shit, why hasn't this popped yet? But big thing here is we can talk and all. I can promise very little on what my alliance will do. I don't hold this with a heavy rein. Like Ural can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care. It's Ural's clan. It's not my clan. It's my alliance technically, but I'm not going to be like, oh, don't do this or you can do this because I tell you to. Like if we're in an engagement, obviously it's of mutual interest. Even with Otter, like Johnny said, he says, laws even. They'll do what I say just because they know what I'm thinking about is going to be the best thing for our alliance. And right now, for our alliance, the best thing is picking one side or the other, or sitting on the side. I say picking one side or the other is going to be the best thing for us because we get to shove shit in, and it'll be a good time. We'll make somebody really not happy, but that's the card we hold. And that's the way that I'm going to be holding this until I see which side we feel is going to be worthwhile going to. If I see that YOUJO is seriously going to be this dominating giant, then sure, I will put my things aside and I'll attack YOUJO, not in the name of Maho, not in the name of anything other than my alliance feels this is the way to go about it. If I see Maho is going to be that triumphant giant again that wants to just fuck over everybody and hold the land and say, we dictate as it is, then YOUJO, here we come. We're going to be helping you guys out. We're going to try to put...
Even if we won.
I'm not going to hold my breath on that.
Plus, there's no win conditions on these map anyway. I think we learned that last season.
I know there isn't, but there's a way to break a soul.
Whatever they want. Like, it's impossible for us to map them. So what's the point of it? Like, there's no win condition here. We're just until somebody burns out.
Exactly.
In my opinion,
starts winning, you're going to jump in on the side that's losing. Either way.
In my opinion, YOUJO is not as strong as MAHOU was last season.
No, not even close.
No, YOUJO than we are this season, so.
You don't know that.
Yes. But
I do know
here's
that.
my thing. I know that you have some of the best officers in the game on your side.
Yeah,
and I know that you're.
Caller.
I see that, but you're going to look at what you have, and you're going to make it work.
I mean, if that were a thing I could do, I would have already, and I think you understand that.
Right, but I know you. I know you can. I know that you'll, because you might have to go Chai style, where it's like, all right, because the thing is, if you're in a position where you win your battles, regardless of the amount of land you have, you, as Al Davis used to say, just win, baby. Well, if you're in a position where you are just winning, you will crack YOUJO because they won't handle losing. Even if they say they will handle it, no. Like you, even with the success that they've having, they had to force 11 to take a back seat.
I think they're perfectly fine fighting with spam. I don't think they have any trouble.
No,
and I don't think even if they lose critical battles, they're going to worry about it because they're going to be able to get burns enough.
I think it will affect.
I don't have fights. I don't think 11. I don't think their officer corps will hold up.
No, I mean look at.
They have internal struggle when they're successful. Sorry, Brizzle.
No, you're okay. I mean, look at how they were last season whenever you guys beat them right off the bat. How were they?
They were so discouraged early this season when you guys were pushing on them. Like, they were coming to us asking for help, and I'm like, dude, it's like day 3. Like...
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you worry way too easy here, Banana. Relax. Okay,
part of me is fine with them being number 1.
Okay, that's fine. What I'm saying is, though, you guys can do something. This is me saying it. The guy who fucking would love to see you guys fucking die. You guys can do something. I'm just gonna let it fucking happen right now because I don't see a benefit for me on either side, honestly.
Well, what you just said was basically along the lines of if Maho starts winning, you'll just join in and crush us. Is essentially what you're saying. Your
no, I did.
Against us, so that's kind of a bad thing to hear from.
The thing is, Brizzle is able to take his animosity feeling or whatever it is and put it aside for logic's sake. And if Mahu's losing and Brizzle's not going to say it's time to go finish this because he knows that what will become of that is worse than if Mahu
Who the fuck is this?
Who is this guy?
I'm looking for the strongholds.
Wrong channel to be in.
This is the biggest gay.
Can you drag me to the proper channel?
We are not in this clan at all.
That's a relic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so...
Sorry, friend.
User left your channel.
The fuck? What the fuck was that?
Anyway,
yeah. Like, I think there's kind of a false equivalency there, right? Because Maho is not at a point where it can be dominant anymore for a long time, and YOUJO is dominant right now.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But he's saying that if Maho does have the ability to fight back YOUJO, that they would join in and spam us with multiple clans. And that's
I said we can. I didn't say we will.
You said that you'll join in on whatever side is losing.
What he's saying, let's say, if Mahu becomes the YOUJO that YOUJO is right now, but it continues that growth. So this whole time we've been hearing Mahu wants to fight YOUJO wants to fight Mahu. YOUJO wants to fight Mahu. When YOUJO was coming at me, and I kept saying, I don't want to fight you. I just want to fight Claws. Let me fight and earn the gold that I feel I'm worth. They didn't respect that. And
YOUJO didn't want to fight an alliance that was already on the map. That's pretty much what it boiled down to.
Well,
they wanted fights against top clans, so they picked a fight with all of you.
Yeah. And in return, I wound up becoming a meme. And now we're in a situation where now that YOUJO wants to go fight Mahu. Well, Mahu is now in my situation where we don't want to fight you guys. We're not in a position where we can fight you guys. We don't want to fight you.
But you reap what you sow, though.
Yeah, and now you're wanting us to come to your rescue when you told YOUJO, "Hey, we got your back, yo." When we needed somebody to have our back, where were you?
Sure.
So Banana.
With that being said,
Banana. You didn't speak up for the otters because you weren't a water weasel.
You weren't a water weasel. So, but
you didn't speak.
Yeah.
Speak up for the big brains because your IQ was small. You didn't speak up for Relic because you're just not that old. But now, no one is left to speak for you. Like, seriously. Nobody likes Maho right now.
YOUJO wanted us to help spam you guys off the map, and Otter wanted us to help spam YOUJO off the map, and we decided that killing clans wasn't our philosophy, because I had made that promise at the beginning of the season. So neutrality was definitely in our best interest. I was perfectly fine with letting two people who both told us to go fuck ourselves to fight it out. And I don't really see the problem in that. But I can definitely see your point that we didn't help you, so why should you help us? No, it's completely logical.
But in the same sense, you are not being told that you're going to be left out to dry and that we're going to watch YOUJO crap all over you. What Brizzle is saying...
Maho is fighting for peace.
Right.
What YOUJO to stop being so cocky, wanting to kill all of you and us.
So what would you accept as a... What would you accept from... Yes.
Sorry,
I'll shut up.
Okay, you're good.
I was going to ask Mahu what they would accept from
Maho and YOUJO
YOUJO.
are going to fight in some form. We'll see what YOUJO's terms are tomorrow. right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna fight them for a while on whatever those terms are, and then Brizzle's gonna pick a side. But he's saying that if Maho starts winning, he's gonna help YOUJO crap on us, even though I feel we're the underdog in this scenario right now.
Those aren't the words that I'm saying, but I said whatever side I feel like I need to go to.
Okay, so we both, all of us want you to fight YOUJO. So just
right. Well, let's say if Mahu does start winning.
Sorry, Johnny. Sorry,
well,
Brizzle. Also,
That's okay.
Well, what if Mahu does start winning, and then Mahu isn't dicks, and Mahu says, "Hey guys, we're bringing balance to the force now. Let's do some good things." Then we're not going to say, screw you, and poop on Mahu. We're going to say, alright, this sounds pretty darn good. Let's talk, fellas.
I mean, that's what Otter would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what Otter would do. Sorry, but I'm not calling
I mean, let me put it this way, Banana. Let's say, like, 4 days into this war, or whatever, this fighting that you guys do, Maho is literally getting their shit pushed in super hard, and it's literally just a surrounding mass of, like, let's say, Icon, Claws, whoever the fuck else, Simp. You know, they're all literally surrounding you, and they're on, like, fucking 5k apiece. I'm not gonna fucking sit for that. I don't care if I have to help Maho for it. I'm still gonna fight in on that. I'm gonna be fighting against YOUJO. I'm not gonna be fighting for Maho, but I'm gonna be fighting against YOUJO. You know, same thing would go for the Maho Alliance. You know, I'm not necessarily going after the target that I would want to go after. It's the target that makes the most sense for me to go after. You know, like, I don't care how much, like, both of these alliances feel like their dudes deserve to be on as much as they're on. I'm sorry. Villain, 200 IQ, Relic, and Otter all deserve to be on much more than what they're on right now. Yeah, exactly. Bring balance. It's not to bring a fucking, like, shitstorm onto one clan and say, fuck you. No. Like, I have huge animosity towards fucking YOUJO right now. They literally pushed me, Relic, 200 IQ, and Otter off the map because they wanted to. Not for a good reason. They said they just wanted to get gold for their alliances, and they put fucking brutal fuck you synergy above all of us. All of us people who were there supporting them last season while they're getting their shit stomped in by you guys. You know, like, what the fuck, you know, like, you know, we're good fucking people here. We're not people who are trying to fuck anybody over. We're here just trying to fucking do what's right for our clans. You know, Euro can be doing what he needs to do for 200 IQ. Johnny's going to be doing what he needs to do for Otter. I'm going to be doing what I need to do for Villain. Laws is doing what he needs to do for Relic, and I put him in a pretty good spot by having him, telling him to go after the 7k. I was like, you fucking good, dude. It's given to me, but fuck it, you can have it. They're not going to attack you, because if they attack you, they know the wrath of me is going to come down on them, and it's just going to be hell. You know? Not saying I'm in control of the YOUJO Alliance, they just know that we have the ability to just land right back down onto them and say, fuck it. We're just going to fucking spread out like a fucking piece of cancer. I don't give a fuck. You know? So don't think of it as like me being like, okay, this is my way to get back at Maho. If it was that way, I would have done it already. I'm not a person who fucking does sly shit for the sake of doing sly shit. I do things because I just do them. Because I need to do them for what's right for me. And my weird sense of realism in this game. You know, like, okay, my guys want to just be on 5k after all this shit starts rolling out with all these caravans. Okay, that's what we want to be on, that's what we want to be on. I'm not asking to be like you guys who are on fucking 10k, 11k, and you guys haven't done a thing for it. I'm not on YOUJO's land where they fought for it and they got 30k. You know, I'm not like Icon was sitting on 5k but fought a 0 day of it other than camping for 1 day and we're like, oh, this fucking sucks, we forgot to bring Artie against these fuckers. Or Claus, who's literally fought 2 fucking real battles. 2 real battles. And are sitting on 8k. Or G, who's fought 0 fucking battles, and they got the lucky roulette of that 7k sitting right next to
They
him.
fought like 30 something.